Ever wondered what it takes to repair a RobCo terminal in Fallout 4? Well, we'll be finding that out in the Sales and Service Center. It is, of course, part of the Automatron DLC, where you'll find the Mechanist lair later on through some quests. But what happens when you visit before that takes place? Inside looks like any typical tech store. Lots of parts, lots of computers scattered about. Now, there is a military-grade circuit board and some circuitry behind the back here. And there is a wee safe as well as a cash register. Damn! A lot of money in that one. Okay, let's have a read of the terminal, where we can get some information on announcements. To all staff from Mark Kirkfield, General Manager. As a reminder, all RobCo Sales and Service Center employees are to adhere to the following standards of conduct. There will be no tampering with any shipments labelled RB2851. I believe all employees are aware of what our typical shipments look like. Any so-called accidental opening of these shipments will not be tolerated and will result in immediate termination, followed by an extensive questioning by our friends downstairs. The US Robotics Division, of course, is what they're referring to, which is the downstairs portion. Employees are expected to wear official name tags. Name tags should be highly visible and attached to the top right corner of your uniform. Please wear your proper name tag, no swapping. Customers, friends and family are no longer allowed in the back service area, because this place was just a front for a much larger operation underground. That, of course, belongs to the Mechanist lair, and if you're looking at that specific video, I'll have it down in the description for ya. Henrietta Blanche, the problem here was Miss Blanche claims her terminal just suddenly stopped working. She's getting the default error message, said it started crashing over time and now it won't even try. So much for suddenly. From the look of her, I'm guessing there's a whole cat's worth of her in that terminal, probably overheating. We'll see more about that later on. Brown Sullivan. Miss Sullivan claims that her E601 was connected to her office network but never sent out any of her intramail. She also said there was a complete failure in the notification system we set up for her when purchased. Not sure what the issue is. She says her IT department checked the computer and wasn't sure why it isn't working. Brought it back here threatening to sue. I guess it really screwed up some important meetings for her. Evaluation. Looks like Carmike sabotaged this computer before he quit. I don't know if it was personal or his last hurrah. I think I can see what he did, but I don't want to make any promises. I recommend replacing this terminal with a new one, so it's guaranteed to be uncompromised. Calvin Crenshaw. Crenshaw is back with his ancient terminal. It's at least 7 years old at this point, crashing when he tries to play Red Menace. Calvin's going to have to cave and buy a new terminal. This old NX12 is only good for writing up documents or playing text-based games at this point. He'd need more memory, which this terminal can't even support. Basically, all new insides or a brand new terminal. Take your pick. And then if you need to open the safe from here, it'll save you the hassle. Now, you might be wondering what this does, and it activates the Tesla coils. Ouch. First aid can be found if you took a few hits from that there. And this is the back room. Now, in order to access the Mechanist lair, the strange device needs activated.
Strange.
And of course, that requires you attaching a certain mod to a robot, maybe Ada or whatever other travelling companion, Codsworth, the like. This key will open the rear door, and we'll have a look at some of the things out there, as well as work order 09241. So this was Henrietta's. The terminal crashes on boot up, suspect overheating. The evaluation was it needs cleaning. We'll revalue it once the hardware is liberated. And this, of course, is her terminal. Bit of cool storytelling to it. So now that we've covered the entire building itself, let's go out the back and I'll show you some neat things. Oh, also, more military-grade circuit boards, and there's some toolboxes just lying around here. Be sure to pick up everything. Again, have pretty good... we need a Coca-Cola clock. It has a lot of pretty cool crafting components. Out the back is a load of shipping containers, but there's a little camp up top, and I'm going to show you how to get to it. So, run around here, jump on this truck as a basis for a ramp. I believe I dubbed this Ryan's Camp for no particular reason at the time. So, there's normally a skeleton here. He may have despawned for me. You can get a bobby pin box, plenty of food if you're doing a survival run. This place is awesome to find. It, of course, is located over here near the East Boston Police Station and the Boston Airport on the eastern side. Of course, once you go in, discover the Mechanist lair, it will be available as a specific travel point, so be sure to visit. Drain in the water to see if there's anything underneath. No, not all that much going on underneath. The waterfront's pretty flooded. But yeah, that concludes RobCo Sales and Service Center. I'll see you all over on the Mechanist lair. Thank you for watching.